Modric, Rakitic, or Kovacic?
Modric.
Easy?
Although I'm very, very emotional about Kovacic, because I was the coach who
Yeah.
gave him a debut with the national team when he was barely 18-year-old.
I thought, why not play a rapid fire to close this mega interview that you've given us? Let's play a quick rapid fire to see how much you remember from your national team days, and let's see if you have some tough choices to make. Which one will you pick? Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Nil-nil draw versus Qatar or the SAF Cup 2023 final win versus Kuwait? What would you pick? If given a
Draw,
choice once again to coach.
draw against Qatar.
Ah, without Sunil Chetri, with Gurpreet in that form.
Exactly. After suffering defeat at home against Qatar in such a disappointing way, you need to rebuild the team, you need to bounce back knowing that there will be no Sahal and few more, not only Sanil and few more.
Yeah, yeah.
Very important.
Okay, saving a last minute penalty, Gurpreet or Amrinder?
Both, just both. I
Tough one.
cannot, I cannot make any mistake, or I don't want my heart to be broken, giving advantage. For me,
Actually, how
they are.
difficult is it to choose between Gurpreet and Amrinder? How do you make that choice? Because there's both such capable goalkeepers.
They are, you see, but we need to also say that throughout the season they were inconsistent, ISL season, and that's why I decided to find a way to redevelop their confidence and the form, making it one game one, second game second, and giving the opportunity to each one of them in a very similar way. At the end, Gurpreet got the privilege to play the last game and the fifth game because we analyzed carefully everything what was done in the past 8 games.
Yeah.
Prior to that, decision was not easy, but it's well respected decision and accepted by Amrinder also. But two of them are our strength. Let's be clear.
Okay, next question. Playing for Derby County and, of course, captaining Derby County or playing for West Ham United in the Premier League? What would you prefer?
Well, listen, I spent 4 years with Derby County, so there is no doubt about achievements with Derby County and leading the team there. But need to tell you that I also felt at home with West Ham United, because with such wonderful players, a great dressing room, and Harry Redknapp there. I mean, I enjoyed so much, and it was late stage of my career. I wanted myself to enjoy a little bit more. London, such a great, amazing club like West Ham United, well known as a very familiar club, surrounded with such a passionate supporters, and winning so many good games, playing so good football at the Upton Park at that time, that was amazing with Di Canio, Canote, Rio Ferdinand, Frank Lampard, Joe Cole, Stuart Pearce. My God, what a team that was. Even Davor Šuker was sitting on the bench.
Yes. Okay, since you mentioned Imphal and you mentioned Kerala, playing in front of fans at Imphal, playing in front of fans at Kantirva, or playing in front of fans in Kochi, what would you enjoy the most?
Listen, I didn't have opportunity yet, and I hope that will change very soon to feel from the pitch. I was on the stands in Kerala for the opening season couple of times, for the opening game of the ISL season couple of times. But
Yeah.
taking Indian national team out on the pitch there, it's also one of my dreams because I will use this opportunity to appreciate all Manjapada all over the Asia because wherever we go, they are there. They are there waiting on us at the airports. They are there in numbers coming to the stadiums to support us. And these guys, they just deserve more appreciation. And I just hope that very soon we're going to have opportunity taking India out on the pitch there and bringing all these yellow shirts into the sky blue color and Indian flag which I
Absolutely.
pointed out last time. When India is coming somewhere, let's make sure first that you don't come there because of the opposition we're gonna face. You go there because of India. You come with Indian flag. You come with Indian shirt, and then we're gonna celebrate together. That's really important. Rebuilding this culture about environment surrounding the national team. You know, of course, Cantariva you mentioned. Yes, amazing final, amazing, amazing, amazing. But I was also sad a few games prior to that because no
Hmm.
one was there, or very less. So we need to ask ourselves, how many more times we're gonna be there? Are you missing the opportunity to see Indian national team in your city? Because if we speak about cities here of 7, 8, or 10 million people, not bringing 25,000 people to the national team, never mind play, because you are not going there to watch Bangladesh or Myanmar or Kuwait. You are coming there to support India. Guys,
Hmm.
don't wait the final game. To get to the final, you need to be there first game and second game and the third game in the group also.
Third game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And I
Well,
wouldn't like
Imphal and Kantira have been.
educating me, because when I made my comments in Manipur, some guys tried to educate me about Manipur supporters. Listen, you all need to change if you want national team to become successful. Don't bring your old habits to the football pitch and say we are like that. No, no, no. When India plays, you need to be different. You need to cheer up from the first minute because yes, we are there to entertain you, but we are there representing our country, and you need to
Yeah.
help us achieving that goal, coming to the victory from the very first minute until the very last. So don't wait on us to entertain you.
I like it.
Support.
Okay, perfect. So hopefully some national team matches in Kochi soon. Maybe you need to put that in your request document as well. Okay,
I'll do it.
winning a high scoring game, Igor. Winning a high scoring game or winning with a clean sheet. What appeals to you more?
Winning with a clean sheet.
Okay,
It brings
Luka
stability.
Modric or sorry, come again.
It brings more stability to the team because not conceding goals is the most important part of any coach work. Everything starts from the great defense. The goals will come,
Yeah.
chances will come, the final third play will come. But stabilizing defense, that was the first point I was pointing out. We need to work on, and that's what's been India in the last 4 years. We are not the team conceding goals. In the World Cup qualifiers, we conceded, I think, 11 goals less than in the qualifiers prior to that. 7 goals only.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't score more. We know our problems with scoring. Yeah, we know. It will come. Then in the Asian Cup qualifiers, we conceded one. We scored eight. All very different
Hmm.
goal scorers, many boys scoring there on the clean sheet. Now again, 7 games clean sheet, 7 consecutive games clean sheet, or six, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some records, 15 games unbeaten run at home. With I think 4 goals conceded in 15 games. These are the things which are clearly proving that we have a good mindset about how to defend as a team and how to come forward and with the progressive balls and passes and to hurt the opponent.
On to some Croatian rapid fire. Modric, Rakitic, or Kovacic?
Modric.
Easy?
Although I'm very, very emotional about Kovacic, because I was the coach who
Yeah.
gave him a debut with the national team when he was barely 18-year-old. And
Yeah.
some people were pointing finger at me because that was a game where so much passion was involved. Game Croatia Serbia in Croatia in the World Cup qualifier. So it's kind of not a game for one young player and his debut. But I was well convinced what he can do and how resistant he is to all these other things apart outside of football. Which might influence other players, but not him.
Okay. Next one. Second last one. In terms of talent, Anwar Ali or Akash Mishra?
In what way? One is fullback, one is centre back.
Just as people who played under you, tactically, who do you think is better?
Uh, I would say that they are very similar in a way of actual achievement, giving advantage to Anwar because of the heart problem he had. He put him out of the pitch for more than a year, and he could do much more if that was not the case, you know. And as I told you, what I point out always to our youngsters, don't become laid back, don't become lazy, don't enjoy this little thing we achieved now, because we achieved nothing yet. Nothing. That's how I see it. You know, that now real challenges are coming ahead. And now you need to prove yourself. Because, I mean, it's nice signing for Mumbai and signing for Mohun Bagan. Wonderful. But they need to have hunger to see themselves in Premier League, in La Liga, in Italy. That should be the hunger present there, not satisfying themselves because one signed, I don't know, biggest transfer fee left fullback, another signed biggest transfer fee centre back in the history. What's that? That's a peanuts in regards to what's happening in the football world. And I want to push them every day to work more, to go through the pain, through the suffering, and to achieve what they actually can do. They can do it. Requires lots of hard work. You know, in your job, how many boys would love to be on your position on TV there and looking nice and beautiful and earning good money and all that. But there is lots of work behind your success. Working on yourself, developing your knowledge, you know, being nice and kind to people even when they don't deserve that and all that. That's not easy. So these boys are seen only when there is a broadcast on the game, but nobody sees what they do 6 days, 6.5 days, and more than that. You know how much pain they need to go through to make themselves fit and ready for the challenges which are ahead. And the thing which I don't like, and I said it clearly, it's the comfort zone which is bringing ISL to these boys. I don't like it. It will not. It's not giving us a good visualization on the future. You know, I want these players to challenge themselves, to go out in better leagues, better players, to play more intensified football every 3 days, and that's what I need. I need them to play in a league where season will go on for 11 months, like everywhere in the world.
Okay, finally, the final question of this rapid fire, which has not been so rapid, but I don't mind it at all because I love hearing from you, is the better set piece delivery. Is it Brandon Fernandez or is it Anirudh Thapa?
Ooh, they are very similar, very similar. You know, because that was one of our best weapons, but when Brandon is playing, he's taking it, and I don't see Tapa opposing him. So I would say that still that's the biggest weapon Brandon is having. You know, apart from the set piece, Tapa is having another weapons. You know, he's got good stamina. He's a good provider to the team, and Brandon is a different kind of a player, but killing set pieces.
Igor, it's been a great chat. Thank you so much. I mean, I've learned so much about the Indian football structure, your ambition, your vision, and all of that. I'll just leave you. I'll leave the stage to you to say a message to the fans, and what we can expect going forward. It's a big next couple of months for us with the Asian Games, the Merdeka Cup, the Kings Cup, obviously the World Cup qualifiers, and the Asian Cup. What will your message be to the fans who are watching this?
First of all, to the fans, huge appreciation for awakening about the Asian game situation, which was created, but then redone, I would say, after their voices were risen up and everything which was done was done perfectly by everyone in AIFF and the supporters and everyone. And now we're going to participate that. But to do well, we need to raise our voices again, guys. We need to raise our voices. And that's the only way going forward. I mean, I don't like people saying, coach is putting pressure through social media or using his social media to put. No, I'm not putting pressure on anyone. I'm just confirming what's been sent already officially to everyone in Indian football about what Indian football needs to go forward. So either we make decision in the favor of Indian football or we keep going like it is, but then we need to reorganize in a certain way. And that's simple as that. No anger. I'm not showing anger. I might be surprised or say I don't understand certain decisions, but I will understand that certain different interests is behind it. But I understand everything. So no anger, whatever it is there. I consider myself part of the nation. I consider myself part of Indian population. I consider myself someone who can bring happiness to the people of India. And we have done it already with such small achievements. I don't consider whatever is done in the past 3 months great achievements. No, no. You will not bring your euphoria to me. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
not the guy who is going into euphoria and then into depression 2 days later. I cannot behave like that. There is still a long way ahead of us to go. So much hard work to be done. And it can be done if everyone works in the favor of the national team. And no others will be hurt. That's very important. No other will be hurt if everyone works in the favor of the national team. That's really important. So God bless you all, guys. It was wonderful seeing you again, Anant, and talking to you. And I just hope for the best, starting with Clifford Miranda going to under 23 qualifiers. Our dear Clifford needs your help. You understand how much time is needed for one coach to get the team working well, understanding each other, and representing the country in a good way. It's not only for his benefit, it's for India's benefit, it's for your benefit, coaches, also. So don't refuse release the players to him. It will show how much you care about India, how much you care about Indian future. Thank you so much, guys.
Igor, you're a legend. Thank you so much. We wish you all the very best in all the future endeavors. And I'm sure if your vision is anything to go by, great things lie ahead for Indian football.
God bless, my dear.